Okay, we're going. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Game number 2 of a doubleheader coming to you from Centennial Arena. Final championship game as the Ducks play the Brick Squad, and we'll see. The Brick Squad won the last game. Great game. Both teams played hard. Brick Squad have more players on the bench than the Ducks currently do. They've switched ends at the start of the game to make sure things work and work as best they can. Waiting, looks right now. Brick Squad trying to work it all the way out of their own half of the floor. Looks, waits, trying to get it up. Dumped down the floor. Icing is waved off as it's indicated that they felt that the one player could have got possession of the ball. All the way back up mid-floor. Nice passing play. Getting it inside the zone and crossing the blue line. Looks once again as Hara had the ball. Hara had a good chance, never managed to get it. Maslin had the ball, looks, lost it as he took it inside the corner. Hara goes after the ball, looks, never mind. He wasn't going to go after that, and he finally changed his mind. Mays Quinn presses in, trying to get control of it. All the way back out. Offside is nullified. They finally get inside the zone and cross the blue line. Get in and stay onside. All the way down the floor, across the blue line, cutting back to the inside, pressing in to try and get control of the ball is Lenahan. Lenahan had it, looks, lost it at the last second, trying to clear it out. Waits, shot around the boards, just below the broadcast location in front of the penalty box area at the Centennial Arena. Beautiful South Surrey, nice complex. One of the smaller complexes around, but I remember they've had minor hockey here years and years. In fact, if you put your thinking caps on, you'll actually remember at one point in time they actually had junior hockey play out of this arena, albeit a number of years back, and that was in the junior A level in the BC Hockey League, or the BC Junior Hockey League at the time it finally took place. Quick start to the game tonight. No score in it. 22 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period. Steve Erickson, Bruce Nolte, our pleasure to bring you this game. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Coming to you from the arena. Ducks will have a wholesale line change. Waits, looks, trying to get fresh players back on the floor, and they did exactly what they wanted to. Taking the ball against the boards. Good play and good pressure. Andre Lewis went after the ball, never got control of it. Lewis threw it all the way up the center floor. Nice passing play as he gets it back up to Kite. Evan Kite had the ball, got the shot away, and again, pinching in to try and get control of the loose ball once again. Number 81, Andre Lewis. Lewis goes after the ball on the far side. Never managed to get it. Kumar had it and then lost it at the last second. It goes right to the young goaltender. And, of course, the goaltenders tonight, Brick Squad goaltender Mitch Como is their starting goaltender. And the goaltender for the Ducks is Quinn Lenahan. Three officials, Charn Johill, Scott Kerr, and Mr. Tom Brewer are the referees for tonight's contest. They're going to line themselves up. Waits from the draw, going in, takes a shot. It comes down to a fact of skill versus speed. Purple team, the Ducks, have a lot of youth on their team, and they play a quick, fast game, and they get a lot of quick shots as much as they can. Waits, Mays Quinn got the shot away. Mays Quinn pitches in, trying to get it. Deflects up and off of the screens with a face-off. Inside the zone, deep to the end as we get set in the Brick Squad. Goaltender Mitch Como squares himself up for the draw. Charn Johill comes back in, waits, trying to line up. Charon comes to center for the Brick Squad. Charon wins the draw, pulls it back after he managed to pull the ball back from Riley Esty. Esty pressed in after that one, tried to get control of it. Shot, looks all the way out to center floor, going after the ball and straight down below the broadcast location in front of the penalty box. Good pressure right now by Charon, and also coming in to help out Aurora. Come in to help out. Looks, cross-floor pass, trying to get control of it. Center it all the way out in front. Never managed to do so. We have a whistle and a stoppage of play as it goes to the young goaltender, Quinn Lenahan. He holds on that. Sean Pennington tried to clear it out of his zone, but it took a strange bounce off the corner of his stick and hit the boards and bounced directly back in his own half of the floor. Referee Scott Kerr lines himself up, squares himself up for the draw. Good draw. Finally managed to do what he wanted to. Charon held on to it from the draw. He managed to pull it back. Looks all the way back out to center floor. Nice passing play. Managed D'Souza. Keeps it inside the zone from the blue line area. Actually, about 3 feet outside the blue line area. And if you're familiar with ball hockey, you'll know we play the floating blue line routine. Waits, taking it behind the net. Trying to center that one right out in front. Shot, scores! Easy goal! And a quick transition play. Onkar Singh buries that one in and gives the Brick Squad the first lead. And they're ecstatic, and their fans come to life in the crowd as well. Good crowd on hand to take tonight's game in here from Centennial Arena. Lining themselves up back at center floor, and of course it's imperative that they get the game going as quick as they can because of the running time scenario, so no one wastes any amount of time that could cost either team a situation that they're going to worry about. Lewis won the draw, pushed it straight forward. Finally, it went over to the Brick Squad player, and he tried to keep it inside the zone. Nice play. Finally shot it on the far side. A.J. Hera had it, lost it. It's dumped inside. As they wait, hey, hold on that one, and they still get control of the ball as it continued to press inside the zone, holding on to it. And the two of them are still working after the ball. Looks never got control of it, but they're still continuing to press. Looks, once again, they set it back up. All the way back out to the blue line area. Finally, they continue to dump it all the way out to center. Going after the loose ball. Failed to get control of it. Strange passing play. And it's kept inside the zone by Connor Wong. As Wong got the chance, got the shot on goal. Also coming in to help out and get an extra shot on goal. Number 81 is Lewis for the Ducks. Lewis decides to go off on a line change. Good play, crossing the floor to stay onside. Careful play. Hera had the ball, lost it as he got the shot away, and it's shot down the floor. Icing indicated and called. Face-off all the way deep inside the zone as number 53, Quinn Ripley, dumped the ball down the floor for what materialized to be an icing call. So a face-off deep inside the zone for the Ducks. Shot all the way out center floor. Looks going after the loose ball. Failed to get control of it as they finally try, and Sandu got the shot away. Deflected. Strange deflection on the far side. Esty dumped it all the way out to center floor. Nice play. Careful play to stay onside, and a nice smart heads up move so he didn't put himself in an offside situation. Kite had the ball. Kite throws it in the corner. Kite stays with it. Back pass against the boards. Nice play. Kite trying to get it back out in front. Nobody was there as Russell went after the ball. Takes some time trying to get control of the ball. Far side. They're pressing. Looks, comes straight down against the boards. Nobody was going to get that one. A little bit nothing ventured, nothing gained in a place like that as they finally shot it all the way back over. Far side. That's number 92, and we're trying to find out who number 92 is. So we don't have a 92 in the Ducks team, but we'll manage to get his number first chance we can. Probably at the time in about 15 minutes at halftime. Back out. Looks, nice passing play. Carries on. Back out, center floor. Nice play. It goes off of the boards, and they're still trying to continue to press and keep it in. Is Este. Este got it shot inside the zone, all the way back out to center floor. Good passing play. They fight. They're fighting hard and trying to get control and maintain control as Ripley takes it and threw it in the corner. Nice passing play. Easy one for him. Russell pinches in, trying to get control of the loose ball. Ball's thrown, not out of the zone. Adjula kept it outside the zone, never got control of it. As the Brick Squad try and work, and the Ducks are pressing, keeping it inside the zone. Nice force by the Ducks to keep it inside the zone as they go in and take the shot on goal. Maslin got the shot away. And we have a couple of penalties right now. A referee is going to call a couple of penalties just to cool things down. So we'll have the one referee take him to the penalty box, and the other referee... One referee will take him to the penalty box, and the other referee will go back down inside the corner. Probably a pair of minors, coincidental for unsportsmen. Minor penalties each, 3 minutes each. So now we're going to have an extra minor. So an extra minor called in the situation right there. So the black team will find themselves one player down, all the way straight down inside the zone. Looks, waits, trying the cross-floor pass. Nice passing play. Finally get it all the way up the center floor. Good dump in. And that was an easy, well-played dump in right there. Nice pass as they finally got it through traffic to get it inside the zone. Connor Wong threw it at the blue line, gets it across the blue line. Back out, looks, Connor Wong was wide open, failed to get it to him. The two of them are still continuing to press. Andre Lewis comes in to help out. Wong is wide open. Nobody sees him except myself and Bruce. Waits, looks, taking that behind the net on the far side. Tries a centering pass, going in and trying to take the ball off of him. Aora comes in to help out. Looks, Aora staying high out by the blue line, trying to make sure that Wong doesn't get control of the ball. Wong is wide open. Wide open shot. It's up. It's off the screen. Deflected wide with a face-off in the far side. And a stoppage of play. As referee Scott Kerr goes over and has a little bit of conversation with the one player, and we'll get a stoppage right now. So with a stoppage of play taking place, a face-off deep inside the zone, 1:03 left in the minor penalty. The one player got a double minor for unsportsman. The other player got a single minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks, waits as they continue to press. Nice force. Maze Quinn kept it inside the zone. Maze Quinn is wide open. Wong is wide open. Gets it over to Maze Quinn as he looks around. Wong presses in, trying to get it to him. Wong tried to go on the backhand shot and couldn't get it off of his stick. Direct, at least good contact to get control of it. Looks, waits, throwing it all the way straight down the floor. Nice play, continuing to go after the ball. Hera presses, trying to get control of the ball on the far side. Ducks down the left side. Ducks coming straight down. Good job as they get the shot away. And easy stop as it goes right to Mitch Como for the easy stop to hold it out with 12:40 left in this first period of play. The Brick Squad are up by a margin of 1-0. From the faceoff, goes over on the far corner. Nice passing play as they get this one whack around. Sean Pennington had it and lost it at the last second. Right on goal. Easy stop. Force, and they're trying to force the turnover. Cochan is doing his best he can. Looks, pressing in, trying to get control of the loose ball. Shot, fan on the shot. Couldn't put any lumber on that thing. And man, oh man, he didn't miss by much. Russell had a chance. Waits. Teams are back at full strength right now. Back over on the far side. Nice passing play. Looks once again trying to get control of the loose ball. Quinn Ripley had it. Waits, looks behind the net. Tries a circling pass. Sandu goes after the ball. Never managed to get it. Looks once again. He holds on to the ball. Shot all the way out to the blue line area. Nice play. Kept in at the center line. Careful play to keep it inside the zone to stay onside. Shot off the top part of the glass. Good play. Picked back up. They're going to try and clear it out, but they never managed to do exactly what they wanted. Sandu had it and dumped it inside the zone of the Ducks. Taking it all the way deep behind the goal line. Waits for the loose pass. Looks. Russell tried to clear it and tried to get control of it and never managed to do so. Agila goes after that. Looks, waits after the ball. The two of them fighting in the corner for it. Both players pressing. Ripley comes out of the corner with the ball, goes straight around, looks, careful move as he sidesteps the referee, Charan Jovill. Couldn't get the ball. It's all the way out to center floor. Nice play. They finally pick the ball up, throwing it inside the zone. Russell. And we have a stoppage of play. I believe we have an offside call at the blue line. Called by the referee. I don't believe the black one's out yet. Blackman should still be in the penalty box, but he's out. Team's back. Everybody's out of the penalty box. So the purple team ended up serving a minor. The black team served a short-handed minor. Inside the zone, waits straight down across the blue line, continues to press in, going over on the far side. Kumar has the ball right on goal. Quick stop And Lenahan comes up with the big stop right there. And Kumar held on to that after he got the shot away because he held on to it for a split second to get an extra solid quality shot on goal. And it worked to his advantage because he finally got it through traffic so that he somehow managed to get the shot on goal. As we wait, we get things set up. Back down, deep inside the corner. Looking for it. They're pressing. They're trying to get control from the draw. Nice passing play. Looks. Charin had it. Misplayed it from the faceoff. Charin continues to go after it over on the far side. Nice play. Forcing it all the way out to the center ice area. Stratford goes after it. Lost it. It goes in the corner. Waits. Fighting for it over on the far side, pressing in, waits. Connor Wong goes after it, forced his man to the outside wide. Stay with him, says, nope, you're not going to come too close to my goalie because he doesn't want you there. Pennington goes after it. Pennington trying to get control of the loose ball, still fighting for it. Pennington forced him wide to the outside. Nice play by Pennington. Forced him wide, and he's continuing to play solid every chance he gets. Looks. Riley Este comes in to help out. Forced behind the net. Looks. Waits. Wide open right out in front of the door. Never got it to anybody, and Charin goes after that and misplayed the ball straight down across the blue line. Nice play. They press in, and we had a stoppage of play and an offside called. And I believe they're going to be calling this one for an intentional offside as we'll have the face-off back down inside the zone for the Ducks. And the Brick Squad will be pressing. The Ducks will be pressing and trying to get it out of their own half of the floor. .8:12 left. First period of play. Brick Squad, game number 1. Long shot right on goal. Lenahan holds on that, stops that, and forced that one wide to the outside. This is game number 2, a do-or-die game for the Ducks. The Ducks have to win this one to force a game 3. If it's tied after this game, we play overtime. Referee Charin Johill lines the players up, squares them up, long shot through traffic, couldn't get control of the ball, takes a strange play, and Chowan goes after the ball, trying to get a second chance as he had the first one, and boy, oh boy, he didn't miss by much. Chowan still with the ball in the far side. Nice play, pressing in, waiting for the loose ball. Unger goes after it, dumped it all the way out to center floor, waits, pressing in, looks, goes in, Unger gives the ball over far side, Unger missed the net! I don't believe he missed it, nor does he. Shot, tip it in front. Unger couldn't get it. Gets a second chance. Going all the way back out. Unger a third chance. Back out again. I don't know how he missed it. Russell trying to give it back over to Unger, and the Brick Squad work it all the way out to center floor. Back down, deep inside the corner. Looks going after the ball, pressing and trying to get control of the loose ball to come up with it. It continues to stay inside the zone and onside at the blue line area. Forced wide, deep in the corner, taking the ball. Looks, waits, trying to get control of it. Never managed to do it. Quinn Ripley worked it all the way out to center floor, straight down. Nice play. Back down inside the corner, over on the far side. Spencer Unger has had glorious chances, and I don't know how he missed that wide open, gaping net, but somehow he missed it. Ball's deflected up and off of the mesh on the far side. So we'll have a stoppage of play and a face-off deep inside the zone. 6:22 left in this first period of play. The Brick Squad are up by a narrow margin of 1-0. The shots on goal, ironically, are 7-5 for the Ducks. Ducks clearly having their chances. All they want to do is try and line things up. One gorgeous chance or one easy opportunity will put them up. Looks, waits, once again. They're pressing inside the corner, going after the ball on the far side. Nice play, continuing to push in. Isaac Maslin continues. He is doing a good job. The little guy is a speedster at the best of times. Waits inside their own corner. Looks, going after the loose ball. Never got it. Finally picked it up. All the way back out. Connor Wong goes after the ball. Wong waited for it. They didn't see Wong to give it to him, and Wong goes after the ball now. Forces man to lose control. Wong stays with his man. Great move. Wong continues to press inside. A couple players come together, and the officials get together and say, get out of here, boys. We have 3 referees doing the game tonight just to prevent any possible problems or situations where players want to challenge each other and make pure havoc instead of coming to play what they wanted to do, and that's play ball hockey for a championship night. Waits once again. Back down. Ducks coming inside the zone. They're trying to line themselves all up once again. Looks from the draw. Back out. Adjia couldn't get the ball back all the way out. Waits. Ducks in the corner. Taking their time. 4:44 left. 4:44 left in this first period of play, and we have an icing call going against the Ducks right now. So the face-off but deep inside the corner to the right of young Quinn Lenahan. And other two referees, Scott Kerr, Tom Brewer. Three officials. Austin Takahashi, the commissioner for the league, does a great job running all 17 teams in the league. Continues to grow each and every time. If you have a team that you would like to enroll in the league, please let us know, and you can put it up. Get a hold of Austin Takahashi. He will give you his email address before the broadcast is finished tonight, and you can get a hold of Austin and possibly have a chance to materialize something and put it up on the website for you and give you the contact info that's truly needed to put a team in the league, because the league continues to grow. We're up to 17 teams this season, and next year we'd love to be up to at least 20. So an additional 3 teams, if not a couple more, would not realistically be out of the equation right now. Long pass all the way straight down the floor. Nice passing play as they force themselves to go inside. Kite goes in the corner, taking it, and Kite still has control of the ball. Kite is wide open, looks wide open. Ripley's wide open at center floor. Never got it to anybody. It goes all the way back out and then lost it. It goes over the center line. No zone as the play was forced inside the Ducks' half of the floor. Back inside their own half of the floor. Pressing in. Looks. Brick Squad continue to force. Shots are now tied at 7 with 3:07 left in this first period of play. All the way back out, mid-floor. Holding on to the ball. Easy play. It's dumped all the way back down inside the corner. Cross-floor pass. Careful play. Gets himself in the offside. He was offside, clearly offside. So we'll have a face-off outside the box for the Brick Squad as they switched ends to start the game. Waits, looks, they'll be in their own half of the floor for the second part of the game once again. And, of course, the Ducks and the Brick Squad played exceptional. Both teams fought hard to get to this level of the final championship game, number 2 in the best-of-3 series. Referee Tom Brewer gets set to drop the ball between the two players. Looks, lines himself all the way back up. Good force. Lewis got the draw, won the draw, gets it all the way up the center. Lewis goes back after it. Careful, trying to get onside. Never managed to stay onside, and they turn around to come back straight down the floor. And we have an offside call as Hera was the one that was offside. And Hera is on the far side. Called for the offside. As we wait, get themselves all set, lined up once again for the draw. Nice play, easy one as they set themselves up finally to try and organize some type of thing so it's not what some consider mass confusion out there. So the players, once again, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We have a face-off outside the neutral zone. No zone given to the Ducks right now. It's outside the neutral zone for Brick Squad. Waits. Ball is dropped between the two sticks, and Lewis dumped it inside the zone, off of the boards, all the way back out to center floor. Throwing back. Nobody was getting control of the ball on the far side. Waits, they tried to get control of it. Again, they failed to manage to put their way up. Ripley was the one that went after the ball. Far side, lost his footing and fell down. A couple players come together, and they still both fell down. Now we have a penalty indicated by the referee, and this one's going to be called for interference against the black team. So the black team in this case will be the Brick Squad. They'll be going to the penalty box with 45 seconds left in the first period of play. Shots on goal, 7-7 right now. Interference on this call. Of course, he took the player out. The first penalty situation, there was nothing happened. Nothing took place over there. And then the second one right there. So the first one, Scott Kerr was telling him, you could hear him up on our broadcast location. The first situation was that the player, where there was no penalty because when he fell down, he stepped on the player's stick, indicated by the referee. All the way back out. Looks Ripley is wide open. Nobody saw him and nobody got the ball to him. They're waiting. They're looking around. Nice passing play. They're trying to get it to somebody. Who wants it? That'll be the key right this. productive power play. Who's going to get it? Spencer Unger goes after his man, looks, waits. Ripley's forced his man wide to the outside. Ripley stays with his man. The buzzer goes to end the first period of play, and after 1 period of play, Brick Squad are up by a score of 1-0 in a well-played contest. Shots tied at 7 apiece. We'll come back with our second period right after this. Everybody, welcome back. Period number 2. Our pleasure to bring you this game from the Centennial Arena. Steve Erickson and Bruce Nolte, our pleasure to bring it to you. And, of course, great ball hockey action coming to you. A-Division ball hockey final championship game. The Ducks need to pull off a win right now in this game to continue to press. It goes all the way back out. Nice play to keep it onside at the center line. Well played. Pennington kept that onside. Shot! Huge shot! Pennington goes after the ball. Looks, kept inside at the blue line. Nice play by Kite. Kite goes after it. We have a penalty indicated by the referee right now. I'm not sure who's getting the call. So I believe this will be going against the Brick Squad. So the Brick Squad's in the penalty box right now. And the Brick Squad have dug themselves in a little bit of a hole. They're down by 2 players right now. So it's 5-on-3 manpower-wise. And they're only up by 1. Shots 8-7 in favor of the Ducks. Looks, nice play, keeping control of it. Waits trying to get a shot on goal. Failed to get it through traffic. They finally managed. Mays Quinn was the one that had a great chance out there. Looks, goes over on the far side. Nice play. Wong comes in to help out. Wong never managed to get control of it. Back over on the far side. Kite comes in to press, trying to get control of the ball. Kite centers it back out. Wong goes after the ball. Kite's wide open. Nice passing play. Mays Quinn has the ball. Gets a shot through traffic. Shot off of the backboards. Great pressure right now. And we have a penalty indicated by the referee. Man, oh man, oh man. Players will be players, eh? I don't know. Takes a little bit of a push. He fell down. The referee had a penalty indicated. And then he wants to come in and help out and try and get an additional penalty out of the whole situation right now. So this will be the simple fact that number 81 in this case, Andre Lewis, will go to the penalty box for a 2-minute minor penalty, I would assume, if I look on the clock. So Lewis will go in the penalty box for possibly a roughing penalty. I didn't hear an announcement. There's no announcement set up. Looks from the draw back out, a 4-on-3 situation. 22 seconds left in the first minor penalty for the Brick Squad. Pressing over on the far side, trying to go in on goal and get a good chance away. Kites on the doorstep. Waits coming in, take the shot, get a second opportunity right there, and a huge stop by Mitch Como. Forced wide to the outside. It's dumped all the way down the floor. Play carries right on. We've got 2 seconds left. The players will be playing 4-on-4 right now. Each team is short one player. 4 aside. Back down across the floor. Nice passing play. Keeping the ball inside, but they finally just forgot about it. And Pennington has the ball. Throwing it deep inside the corner. Pennington, give that one up. Looks, waits as Pennington goes off on a line change. Fresh legs back on the floor. Unger's on the floor in his place right now. Unger takes his man off of the ball and stays with him. Presses in the corner. Continuing to fight against him. Charon stays with it. Unger comes out of the corner with the ball. Working his way all the way up to the blue line area. Unger has control. Looks, a nice cross floor pass. Manages to hold on the ball. Let's throw it inside the zone. Looks going after that one. Trying to get it. Failed to do so. And they dump it all the way out to the center floor area. Aurora goes after it. Throws it in the corner. Unger stays with his man. Aurora goes after the ball. Trying to get it. Unger stays with him. Gets a little bit of a bump from behind on that play. Play carries right on. Good play, and they're working their way all the way up to the center floor area. Dump down the corner. Looks trying to get control of it. Shot all the way back out to mid-floor. Pressing. Ducks are shorthanded for 30 seconds right now. Foolish time to take a penalty. Unger has the ball. Unger in control. Looks, lost it at the blue line area. Unger mixes it up at the blue line area. 2 of them push and shove. He was tagged up with number 23, and of course, Nielsen is number 23 for the Brick Squad. Unger stays with his man. He lost it. Looks on a spinorama move to get away and elude everybody. Choro lost control of the ball. Looks, throwing that one inside the corner. Waits, looks, Unger in the corner. Takes control. One shot, ties the game up. A little bit of a chippy affair behind the play right now, all the way back up the center floor. They're pressing. They're coming in. They're working extremely hard, trying to make things work in their favor. All the way down. Kirk Russell couldn't get the ball. Dumped down the floor. Icing is called. And we have a stoppage to play in a face-off deep inside the corner. Game number 2 of the best-of-3 final championship series. The Brick Squad won game number 1. This is game 2. If the Ducks pull this one off, we'll force game 3. And that is do-or-die situation for players of both teams. Both teams fought hard, and they played extremely well to get to this level of the game and this level of the final championship series. Maslin waits, looks, he had the ball, lost it. Maslin stays on front of his doorstep. Shot, huge stop right there by Lenahan. Stopped them from close in. Waits, holding on to the ball all the way out to the blue line. Kept inside, shot, deflected that one in the corner. Play carries right on. The 2 of them continue to push. Pennington goes after the ball. Lost it. Nice passing play. Finally get it all the way out to center ice. Mays Quinn had the ball. Lawned it all the way down the floor. Looks, waved it off. He said he was out in the neutral area and there was no icing to be called in a case like that. Good call by the officials because he was in the neutral zone. Looks, cross floor pass. Cutting back to the inside. Going after the ball. Trying to get it. D'Souza was going in. We have a penalty indicated right now. And I believe this one's going to be going for D'Souza. I'm not sure. I don't see anybody moving their way to the penalty box right now. One of them has to be going. I'm watching right now. 19 minutes left in this period number 2. Shots 9-8. And D'Souza's going to the penalty box. So with 19 minutes left, the Brick Squad are up by a margin of 1 goal right now. 9 shots, 9-8 the shots. Looks from the draw all the way back out center floor. Good stop by Lenahan. He holds on that one. Nice stop, holding on to the ball. Waits for it. Good passing play. Back out to the neutral zone. Looks, trying to get control of it. Looks, a little bit of a love tap. Play carries right on. Back out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nobody got hurt in that case. His kite dumped it inside the zone. And it's ripped all the way back down the zone into the Ducks end zone. Holding on to it. Careful play. Lenahan playing solid between the pipes for the Ducks, as is his counterpart Mitch Como for the Brick Squad. Both teams playing well. The goalies have played stellar so far in the game tonight. Looks bit of a push over at the far side. Ducks retreat inside their own half of the floor, trying to get control of the loose ball. Finally, Riley Este goes behind his own net to pick the ball up. Este works his way all the way up the center floor, the captain of the team. Este comes down, looks, a bit of a drop pass. Nice play to keep it inside the zone as Kite dumps it towards the net. Este goes after it. Kite goes after his man. All the way back out of their own zone, half floor, waits. Sandu comes after the ball, and Sandu gives a little bit of a bump on the far side with Este. I don't know why, because nothing transpired there other than the fact that they're just letting their nerves get the better of them on a little bit of a chippy style of game right now. Looks, waits. The officials will have to either call a couple more minor penalties just to cool things down or stay on top of them real quick. We'll see how things transpire. Back all the way out center floor. Hera had the ball, throwing it inside the zone. Good play. Back pass on the far side. Nice play, working the ball around. Great way to work by the Ducks as they continue to try and press every opportunity they can. Waits. Unger was the one that had that chance. They retreat inside their own zone. Nice play. Riley goes after it. Quinn Ripley, correction. Ripley takes it, comes out the right side of his net. Ripley throws that one all the way over to Unger as Unger stops, turns at center floor. Great move as he gets around his man on a turnaround. Cohen goes after the ball. Unger takes him off of the ball, and finally Cohen retreats to go out all the way back out to center floor. The minor penalties expired. Team's back at full strength. So back on the floor. Right now, number 96 is D'Souza for taking an undisciplined, or what I consider an undisciplined penalty, just behind the play. Waits, good passing play. They're fighting and trying to get control of the ball easily right now. Sandu had it. Sandu throws it all the way up the mid-floor. After the ball is Wong has it. Wong gives the ball all the way back over. Nice play. Throws it. Ripley dumped it inside the zone. And dumped it in, he did, but he decided to chase it at the same amount of time to go after the ball. Lewis has it. Lewis trying to get it back to Ripley. Gets it back to Ripley. Lewis inside to Ripley. Goes after the ball. Waits. Lewis is wide open. Ripley's still in the corner. Looks, coming after it. It's dumped all the way out and down the floor. Icing is waved off by all the officials on the floor tonight. Connor Wong goes after it. Wong just throws this one back over on the far side. Unger has the ball. Unger takes control of it. Charn is pressing in, trying to get control of the loose ball. Wong has it. Wong shoots it off of the boards. Nice play down inside the zone as he tries to get control of it. Mays Quinn goes after it. Right on goal, and I believe it was pegged out of the air with a high stick. So we have a stoppage of play right now. We have a high sticking the ball indicated right now, so the faceoff will go back down in their own half of the floor and deep in their zone. So if you high stick the ball in this league, what we've done to offset penalties at the inopportune time is if a player high sticks the ball from, in this case, we'll say because we're looking at the Ducks half of the zone, if the Ducks high stick the ball, your faceoff stays deep. If the Brick Squad high stick the ball in the Ducks end zone, it would go all the way down their half of the floor. We've got a penalty indicated right now going against number 61. And, of course, number 61, Lucas Stafford, will be going in the penalty box. I'm going to see what he's going to be getting. But this was a little bit of an obvious call right now. 4 minutes for the slash. He got him on the call. It was a huge slash. You could hear it. The only thing that was missing was a bit of a lumberjack-style smile on that play right there as we look back down inside the corner, going set for the draw. Steve Erickson, Bruce Nolte, our pleasure to bring you this. And, of course, if you have a sport you would like broadcast on webcast, please let me know. sportswave.ca. You can send me an email, sportswave@dccnet.com, and we'll be more than pleased to contact you to promote you for the sporting community in the area in which you live if you happen to reside in the lower mainland of British Columbia. Visit the website, www.sportswave.ca. Great stories, great amateur sports, a whole new revised website in the process of coming around right now. So look for bigger and better things. Also looking at doing possibly a live webcast sport of the week as well throughout the course of the winter, starting the first part of September. Waits were lining themselves all up as the clock continues to tick. Riley Este gets thrown out of the circle. Coming back in to take the draw is Kurt Russell. Russell comes in, takes the draw, looks over on the far side. Looks misplayed the ball, and it goes all the way back over to the Brick Squad as the Brick Squad get it all the way out to the center floor area. Inside the zone. Careful play to stay onside. Good, smart heads-up move. Kumar had the ball. Kept it inside the zone. Kumar goes after it. Finally picks up the loose ball. Kumar throws it over on the far side. Huge shot by Sandu as he placed that one right on, and Lenahan had to be quick to stop it. Cross-floor pass as he give that one over to Hera. Hera looks, trying to get it back. Shot. Big stop by Lenahan again. He's playing well between the pipes. Back out deep inside their own zone. Looks, pressing it. Back out. Hera takes a shot off of the backboards. Dumped it all the way down the floor. They're killing a double minor penalty. 4 minutes. But in this case, if the Brick Squad happen to score, it'll only be one goal across the blue line. Looks huge. Stop. Boy, Lenahan was off the pipes, but boy, Lenahan come up big for the rebound. So he wasn't going to let that one get past anybody. And man, oh man, was that ever well played. What a tremendous shot by A.J. Hera to set that one up. They tried to put another marker on the board right now. So we're looking, trying to get some fresh legs out, a little bit of chaos right now. And of course, the time is of the essence right now because the teams are wasting time, obviously, because we're playing running time. Man, oh man, drop the ball, get it going. Who cares whether they're wasting time on a line change? It's not our concern. Shot, Lenahan couldn't stop that one. And of course, the key for that goal right there was it was well placed and well set up by Sandu on the shot to get that right on the doorstep. The Brick Squad come out and make it a 2-0 game. So the penalty will be expired right now. The teams are back at full strength. So a double minor penalty is treated like a misconduct. He will stay in the penalty box for the duration of the 2 minutes and 51 seconds. And when he stays in the box, the team will play at full strength. From the draw, looks, goes after the ball. Nice play, couldn't get control. Cohan had the ball from the faceoff. Cohan gets it back and throws it deep inside the corner. Going after that is Hera. Hera has the ball, dumped it off of the screen and with a faceoff back inside the corner as it'll stay well played inside and deep in the end. So the referees are explaining as to what's going on, how the play works and how the penalty situation works for everybody out here. Referee Scott Kerr, Tom Brewer, and Charan Johel doing a great job tonight in the game. So we have a stoppage of play as he fell down on top of the ball. They're trying to kill time. So wasting time, Tom Brewer made mention of it and stopped the clock, so they're not going to waste any valuable time right now. Faceoff should clearly be out in the neutral zone because the player from the Brick Squad fell on top of the ball, so the faceoff is in the wrong location. It should be outside. So we're waiting. They've got their shoes tied. The clock is reset, and we're back to running time. 10 minutes and 58 seconds left as it goes over on the far side. Nice passing play. Getting it all the way back around. Good play and good force to keep it inside. Cohen got the shot away. Huge stop by Quinn Lenahan. As he stopped that one, Lenahan's played an exceptional game tonight. And what you're seeing is great ball hockey. The Ducks worked their way all the way up center floor. Nice play, dumping it inside the zone. Unger goes after the ball. Unger presses, doing a great job. The little guy's got a big heart, and he just continues to work each and every shift he's out there. He just doesn't stop. Waits, now he's back playing tough defensively inside his own half of the floor. Waits, pressing off of the ball, trying to get control. Good play, and they get it out, and Lewis couldn't keep it inside. Finally, it's kept inside the blue line. Nice play to force it inside the zone. Well played and well kept inside, and they're working extremely hard. Spencer Unger out there. Again, Ducks pressing. They're down by 2, but they're continuing to work hard right now. See how we set things up. Brickyard, or the Brick Squad rather, trying to work things up, control the game right now. They're just settling things down. They're trying to make it work in their favor as they couldn't get control. Quinn Ripley gets the ball, shoots it all the way out to the center floor area. Ripley passed the ball all the way over on the far side. Nice passing play over, and Lewis had the ball. Dumping it inside the corner. Lewis goes after the ball, coming in to help out and trying to get control of the loose ball was Bowen. Bowen couldn't get it. Looks a long shot off of the boards on the far side. Nice passing play to keep it inside the zone. Waits once again. Ball was loose. Ball kicked itself loose, and everybody was going after the ball. Looks pressing in to try and get control of it, and they're still fighting for it. Kite's in the corner. Kite comes over. Tries to knock the ball loose, and it's thrown all the way out and down the floor, back out to mid-floor. Good play as they cleared it all the way back out of their own half of the floor. Ripley was the one that goes after the ball. Waits trying to get themselves back inside. Good work, trying to throw it on goal. Continue to press, and they score. They get one goal on the marker. So that makes it a 2-1 game. If they're quick, line up, boys, because we have a timeout called right now for the Brick Squad, or correction, this is the Ducks will call a timeout. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll get a shot of the Ducks bench. We can watch good action. Thanks, Bruce. Good job. So as we get set right now, we're watching the game. Good, well-played game, and we'll get back to Austin first chance we can. As a couple players fell down towards center floor, goes wide of the target. Nice play. They're trying to center the ball all the way back out. Well played. Good chances they're getting. Russell comes in right on goal as everybody comes together like a swarm of bees, and they're discussing. Austin, we're being privy to some exceptional ball hockey games tonight out here in White Rock at Centennial for, ironically, Game 2.
Yeah, Steve, thanks for having me on your show. It's been a very intense game so far, and the Ducks just scored their first goal of the series.
Quite impressive because they're Ducks. I mean, it's like Ducks water off a Duck's back. They've never quit, no pun intended. They just continue to press. And, of course, this is basically youth versus, I guess, overall ability and the amount of pressure as we get back, because we'll watch first chance we can. Far side, nice passing play. Looks Unger, gets the ball all the way out to mid-floor. Good play, forced it wide, going straight down inside the corner. Russell comes in. Russell, back pass, centers right through the goal crease. A little bit of a traffic jam in front of the goal crease. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Far side, nice passing play. Getting it straight over on the far side. Good. Este works at it. And easy play is, I guess, the bottom line right now. Austin, time is of the essence for the Ducks.
Very much so. With 7 minutes left, they are playing a lot better than they did the first game, though, and they're coming back storming.
We talked about 17 teams. The league has this year continues to grow by leaps and bounds each and every year. Possibilities of maybe expansion next year?
Definitely. We're expanding every year we can, and next year we're going to try to go over to the 20th mark. First time we can get double decade this time in the league.
That'd be impressive because we've made a lot of changes which naturally work in our favor, so we'll see how it plays out.
For sure.
All right, I know you've got a trophy to present after the game for the winning team. If it goes that far, if the Ducks win, we go Game 3.
That's correct. The White Rock Cup was already handed out today to No Country for Old Men. They won the B Division today, and it was well-deserved, but the A Div Cup is what everybody tries to get.
One thing I'm impressed with this year is, before we get back to the level of the game, the one thing I'm impressed with is just the overall, once we got it down to 2 divisions, the overall parity of the team and the players in the league.
This year I'm really impressed about that. The whole second round series went the length, which was really impressive. The parity in the league is much better this year than any other year.
I know between yourself and John, the manager of the rink, John Stetch, do a great job putting this league on. Continued success, and we'll get back and turn our attention to the game. Thanks, Austin.
Thanks a lot.
Going to turn our attention back to the game right now. Get it as the Ducks. It's a do-or-die situation. 2 minutes. We've got 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second period of play, correction. So we'll see how this plays out, because this is a situation where if the Ducks manage to pull this one off, this could be a real upset, especially going to game number 3 from what we're all looking for right there. And, of course, I know nothing would surprise me the way the Ducks continue to press right now. From the draw, it's deep inside the corner. Nice play as a force. Ducks managed to get the ball all the way out to center floor. Looks, Brick Squad couldn't keep it onside. Cross the zone to get back onside. They have to clear the zone. Wong has the ball. Looks, waits, all the way out to center floor. Back inside their own half. Sandu has the ball for the Brick Squad. Sandu, you can watch right now. The Brick Squad are just going to try and waste time and kill as much time or lag the clock as much as they can. At least if I was coaching, that would be my game plan. Waits, look. Stratford had the ball, kept inside. Nice play, keeping it onside on the far side. Unger goes after the ball, looks over on the far side. Nice passing play to keep it inside. Russell presses. Russell's right on the doorstep, just over on the far left side of the net. Everybody goes in the corner, trying to work their way all the way back out to center floor. Nice passing play, finally get it back down inside the zone. Looks going after it. Bowen had the ball. Bowen takes it, looks, he continues to press in the corner. Coming out of the corner. Nice play, and they finally work it out of the corner. Looks misplay on a turnover right there, and it goes up off the screen. And we have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. 2-1 the score in favor of the Brick Squad right now. And again, if I was on the Ducks team right now, this is where face-offs, man, oh man, I would be running and hustling out to the draw. Get as many players out there as quick as you can because the clock is running. You don't want to waste any unvaluable time. Waits once again, looks pressing inside the corner, looks trying to go after the ball, never got control of it. Charin goes after it as he won the draw from the faceoff and pulled it over in the corner on the far side. Ripley goes after it. Ripley tries to get it from his man, never managed to do so. Singh has the ball in the corner. Singh takes his time, trying to work his way all the way out in front. Nice stop. Lenahan makes a big stop. Look, Singh stays with it. Forced it wide to the outside right corner. Unger stays with his man. Everybody is pressing. It was all the way back down. Unger over on the far side. Nice play to stay onside at the blue line. Going in. Lewis was the one that was careful to stay onside. Play carries right on. Nothing ventured out there, and both teams playing extremely hard against the boards all the way out to the center floor area. Icing indicated. Icing is waved off. Looks back out. Once again, we wave this one off. Brick Squad pressing, and they're doing a great job. But on the other hand, Maze Quinn for the Ducks are doing an equal opportunistic job trying to clear it out of their own half of the floor. Maze Quinn has the ball. Maze Quinn trying to get it up to Unger, off of the boards, down the floor. No icing indicated by the referee. Careful move so they stay onside. Looks going after it. Unger tried to get control of the ball, dumped down the zone. I thought I was knocked out of the air with a high stick, but I'm up in the broadcast booth, so I'm not going to second guess anybody. Waits, looks, once again, we've got a penalty call right now, and I believe this call is going against interference. And this penalty with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. Line them up, boys, line them up. Let's go. The clock is ticking. We're wasting 30 seconds. Let's get them going. Let's get them going. Line them up. We're going to minor penalty right now, so the Brick Squad will be down one player. Somehow on that penalty when it was called, they managed to kill an extra 20 seconds off of the clock just by taking their time and talking and discussing things the way it all plays out. Far side, good pressure supplied right now, and Spencer Unger pinches in. On the doorstep, the rebound. Unger going after it. Couldn't get control of the loose ball. Took a strange bounce on the far side. Nice play. Russell comes in to help out. Lost his footing. Back over. Nice passing play. Gives it over to Unger. Unger takes a shot. Looks, waits, tried to knock it out of the air. Maze Quinn tried to pick it out of the air below his shoulder, so he wasn't called for a high stick. Looks once again far side. Nice passing play as they work it around. Russell was pinching in. It goes all the way down the floor right to the young goaltender, Quinn Lenahan, and he easily holds on that one. Back down, it's in the corner. Now we can see the play. We're watching what's going on. Looks, they score! The Ducks score! 56.9 seconds left. The Ducks take and tie the game up. Oh, I'm glad we didn't miss that. Good thing we got the camera fixed all quick. That was good. Look at the players. Look at the Ducks bench right now. So we have right now a 2-2 game. And that would be a power play goal. For argument's sake, 1 minute left in the second period. Now we're possibility looms of going overtime. What's going to happen? The Brick Squad and the Ducks coming down. Game's tied at 2. Brick Squad took game number 1. See how it plays out. Referee Tom Brewer getting set to drop the ball between the players' sticks. Looks far side. Passing it back around. Sandhu has control of the ball. Sandhu goes after it. Tried to get it away over, and Lewis couldn't get control. Far side. Pressing inside the zone. Trying to get the ball. Johal pressing and trying to get control of it. Never managed to do so. Sandu comes in. Looks back all the way, kept in at the center line. Nice shot, deflected and picked out of the air by Unger. Unger, a long pass, tried to get it through traffic. Unger goes after it, never managed to get control of it. Looks, Johan goes after it. Unger gets control. Looks, throws it all the way out the center area. It's still inside the zone. Unger stays with his man. Good play, good force, and they read that well. Lewis dumped it inside the zone. Play carries right on. Icing is waved off. Back in the corner. And the ball is dumped. I believe it's dumped. We have a stoppage of play right now, so we have a face-off deep inside the corner with 11 seconds left. So 11 seconds left. Overtime looms in the game tonight. Right now, as we look right now, waiting for the draw. Easy play right now. Maze Quinn takes the draw for the Drucks, throwing it towards the net. Couldn't get it right on the net. Looks, everybody comes in to help out. Both players fighting for it. Fail to get it. Lewis goes after the ball. Lewis trying to get it. The buzzer goes to end the second period of play. And as we get set, we'll take, or we should take, about a 2-minute break, and then we are set for first goal, sudden victory goal, whoever wins. Should be a first goal win in this case, and this is the overtime, for the first overtime of the final championship series. We'll see how this plays out because both teams playing hard. We'll have to get a shot of the Ducks bench and then go over to the far side, the Brick bench. So we'll just see as long as we don't get too dizzy. That camera gets heavy after a while, doesn't it, Bruce? All right, we're looking right now. The players are getting set. This is it. What's going to happen and how is it going to play out? That's the bottom line, to see how things play out, because right now it could prove to be extremely interesting. If the Brick squad come back, they will win it in OT and win the championship trophy. If we go the other way and the other exception, what could transpire is a simple fact that the Ducks could come back and never mind win this game, but force game 3 of the series tomorrow night. So keys to the overtime. If we're looking and we're talking overtime, it's a first goal win right now. So what they have to do is first goal win right now. You've got to play smart. You've got to play disciplined. You can't afford a penalty. Both teams have an explosive power play unit, and the key for that is if you give them an inch, you're going to give them a mile. They don't want that. So we'll watch. They'll stay on their own side of the floor. So the teams will stay on their own half of the floor for the overtime period. First goal scenario wins. See how it plays out. They're filling off the remaining part, and you've got to give credit where credit's due right now. The goaltenders for the Ducks, Quinn Lenahan. The goaltender for Brick Squad, Mitch Como. Both playing exceptional. Both have had their chances. The Ducks come back. The Ducks and Brick Squad, ironically, both teams have had 14 shots on goal in the game tonight. League photographer Laird Allen on hand to take part of whether it's a championship trophy presentation or just photos in general to see who wins and force game 3. Let's see what takes place as we line ourselves up from center floor. Nice play. The two of them continuing to press and continuing to work. Cohan looks, won the draw, pulled it all the way back, and he got the ball easily away from Maze Quinn on the faceoff at center. Back out. Unger's on the floor for the Ducks. Looks, a long shot. Had to be careful and duck on that one so it didn't hit him. And that was Lewis that had to be careful and play that very, very well. Looks, Sandu keeps it inside the zone. A long shot deflected up off of the screen, and you're going to see the Ducks right now. We've seen it throughout the course of the time. The Ducks continue, because they're a bunch of young guys and a lot of them play ice hockey. What you're going to see is you're going to see them pressing and blocking shots, as many shots as they can. They do this on a repetitive basis each and every game they play. If they have to do it, they do exactly well. Knocked out of the air at the bench, so we'll have a stoppage of play, and the faceoff should just take place in the neutral zone right there. shouldn't go deep. It should just stay there because it was in the neutral zone between the blue line and the center line. So the black team, the Brick Squad, still has a zone. Referee Tom Brewer drops the ball. It goes inside the zone. Nice play. Forced it wide to the inside. They're trying to get it straight down the floor. Lewis pinches down. Lewis gets control, gets it over the blue line, gets it inside, and then it's turned over on the transition play. Good force to get back. Bowen had the ball. Bowen goes towards the front part of the net. Lewis goes in his own half of the floor. Huge stop, deflected off McClenahan's stick. Deep on the far side. Nice play. They're trying to pick the ball out of the air. And they're calling him for not the glove hand pass. They're calling him for the simple fact that he had possession of the ball and he gave himself a direction or a lead as to what he was going to do with the ball. It's been an exceptional game right now. 23-15 left in this first overtime period. Then they go to the shootout routine. We'll see whether we go that far. Looks from the draw inside their own half of the floor. Nice play. Trying to get control. It's finally dumped down. Este had it. Looks throwing it inside the zone. Careful play. Keeping it inside. Kurt Russell had it. Este goes after his man over on the far side. Nice play. Forced wide to the outside. And they continue to press. Agila had it, but I believe we're offside. We're just going to take a face-off outside the blue line right now. No team's really worried about wasting a lot of time because of the fact that nobody's ahead, so they're just going to take their time and line themselves up as much and as quick as they can for the draw. No zone for the Brick Squad team. Referee Tom Brewer drops the ball. Gives that one straight over on the far side. Nice shot by Nielsen as he got that one inside the zone. Waits. Unger had it. Dumped it all the way out the mid-floor. Ducks go down. Ducks throw it inside the zone. Nice play, forcing it inside. Stratford was the one that got it inside the zone, and Mitch Como holds on the ball for a quick stoppage of play and a face-off. Line changes by the Ducks as they come back straight down the floor. Wait, fresh legs out. The Ducks seem to be having quicker line changes than the Brick Squad do right now, and it's back in the corner. Everybody's setting things up, waiting for the draw. Who's going to get it? From the draw, shot all the way back out to the center floor. Unger keeps it inside the zone. Looks and misplayed it. Goes all the way back out to center floor. Across the center line. Looks, trying to get it back inside the zone. Agila goes in, takes a shot off of the backboards. Easy play. Comes around on a turnaround play right there, and they're trying to clear it out. Pennington had it and dumped it down the floor. Looks going inside their own zone. Looks trying to get control. Ducks get it, dump it all the way out to the blue line for the Brick Squad. Straight down once again, back out to center. Nielsen has it, throws it inside, and he's offside. Good call because he was offside by about 3 feet on the pass. So we should have a face-off all the way back down here. Good call in the offside call. That was a little bit obvious. Bruce and I called that before it actually happened. Right, Bruce? We knew it was offside. I mean, we could see it from our vantage point. We're in the rafters up here. Looks, waits from the draw. Nice passing play. They get it all the way back around. Good force right now. Nobody had control of the ball as they try and kick the ball all the way back. Luke Russell was the one that was out there. Russell goes after the ball. Also on the floor is Unger. Unger forced him wide to the outside. Nice play, keeping him wide. Charin dumps it all the way back out. Good force right now, and the Ducks come back down. Looks going in the far side. Waits, looks, goes straight in. Continuing to drive. Russell lost his footing, gets back up. Everybody's pushing inside the zone. Waits, nice pressing. Este comes after the ball. Este goes after his man, the captain of the team. Este almost stole it, misplayed it. Looks, Unger gets it back out to Este. Clears the play to get back onside. Quick line change of the teams. Both teams having solid line changes. And fast ones to boot. 20 minutes left in the first overtime period. Kept inside the zone. Good play. Forced to the inside. Nice play. Chohan had the ball. Looks, lost it on the turnaround right now. And they'll wait. Pennington has the ball. Comes out the right side of his net. Pennington has control. Gets it all the way up to the center floor area on a turnaround. Misplayed that one. Strange bounce. And Cohen got the shot away on goal. Unger goes in the corner against his man. Trying to get control of the loose ball. Failed to get it. Lewis stays with his man. Looks going in. Shot. Huge stop by Lenahan, as Lenahan stops it back all the way out center floor. Looks, Nielsen goes in, takes the shot. Unger gets it all the way back out. Nielsen goes in, gets a second chance. Looks off of the backboards. They're trying to clear it. Sidestep Scott Kerr, the referee, getting it all the way back out to center floor. Careful so they didn't run the referee over. Tom Brewer on the far side, dumped down. Looks, they waved that one off. I question that one as to why, but it was waved off regardless. Play carries on. Unger goes after the ball, gets around behind Scott Kerr. Unger comes out of his own zone all the way up the center floor. Unger comes up. Careful play as he gets around his man and he forces it inside the zone. Hera was the one that forced him wide to the outside. Looks, pressing, continuing to press, forced it on goal. Everybody playing pretty cautious right now. Looks, waits, trying to get it in. Kite pinches in. Looks, back pass inside the zone and kept inside the zone. Maze Quinn had it. Maze Quinn on the doorstep. And we have a body checking penalty. I believe we have a body checking penalty. I'm not sure. A little more urgency is needed right now. We can't walk to the penalty box, boys. Let's go. Purple Ducks called a timeout, so we'll focus in on the Ducks bench right now. We'll focus on the Ducks bench right now because the Ducks were the one that caused the timeout. Just rest it on the steel bar, Bruce. As long as you don't get the rafters and we can see what's going on, we're fine. I know it gets heavy after a couple of games. Tripods in Christmas. They seem to be hand in hand. See what's going on. There's the Duck bench. What are they going to do? They're on the special teams right now. They're on the power play. Do they score and force game 3? Does the Brick Squad come back and force a win on a short-handed goal? Shots. 15-14 in favor of Brick Squad. An exceptionally well-played game. Going to the draw in the corner on the far side. Maze Quinn over to the left, waiting and taking the draw. Long is on the floor. Back to Maze Quinn. Looks back all the way out. Center floor. Trying to get it loose. Couldn't get control of it. Careful play so he didn't misplay that. Ripley was the one that lost it at the center zone. Looks. Long has it. Dumps it inside the zone. Good play. They keep it inside the zone. Good force by the Ducks. And it goes all the way out the center floor. Careful play. Shot wide of the target. Off of the backboards. Lenahan comes out. Stops that one. Leaves that one. Waits. A minute and a half left in the power play. Careful play. They want to stay onside. They do exactly that. Andre Lewis goes in. He pinches in. Dumped all the way out the center floor. Couldn't get control. Across the blue line. Cuts back to the inside. Lenahan, careful. Let that one go off of the backboards. Easy play, and the Ducks come out the right side of the goal. All the way up to the blue line. Up the center floor. It's out. There's no zone. They go back down. Unger looks. They try and block it. Huge shot. Lenahan comes out with a huge stop right there to force that one wide off of the boards and goes in the corner. Unger comes in, trying to get the ball away from his man to no avail. Agila comes out to try and take the ball from him. And if the correction or the pronunciation of the names is not correct, my apologies as I'm going off the list that was given to me. Waits, looks, a little bit of a fall down in front of the goal, and everybody gets up, and none's the worse for wear. Evan Kite was the one that fell down. Waits, looks, Kite goes after the ball, never managed to get control of the ball. A little bit of a bump below our broadcast location. Both players come together. Waits, looks, they're pressing in. Este is on the floor. Este's on the doorstep. Centering, just missed it off of the toe of his stick. I don't know how that happened. We have a broken stick behind the play. Look, shot. Gets around Unger. Good force to get all the way back out to the center area. Nice play. Hera comes down. Hera takes a shot off of the far side boards. Careful play to stay onside. Gets all the way back out at center floor. Nice move. Back down inside the corner. Russell comes down. Throws it through the goal crease. Russell in control. Finally lost it. It goes all the way back out to center floor. Penalty was still in existence, so there was no icing called in a case like that because he was still in the penalty box and the penalty was still being served. Well, the ball was dumped down the floor. Back out to center floor. Russell comes straight down. Nice play. Russell on the left side. Shot high over top of the net. And Mitch Como stopped that one. Back down inside the zone. Nice passing play. Stratford got the shot on goal. It's dumped all the way back out to center. Out. No zone called by the referee. Should have just dumped it in and let them clear the zone. Finally, they did exactly what I thought they might do. Waits getting it all the way back out of their own zone. Nice passing play. Careful play to work it around. Russell's back on the floor. Waits. The Ducks pressing. Unger goes after the ball. Good force right there to take him off the ball and force him wide to the outside. Did exactly what he had to. Maze Quinn stays with his man. Forced him wide to the outside. Going down, pressing. Chohal stays, looks, trying to make the centering pass out in front. Shot wide of the target. Going in the corner. Looks. Unger stays with his man. Coming in to try and get control of the loose ball. Also was Chohan. Chohan couldn't get control. Looks far side. Nice passing play. Giving it back around. Nilsson's out there. Looks 5 aside. Careful play. Nilsson goes in, takes a shot, deflected in front. Oh, careful play. As Lenahan just carefully watched that one roll by the side of the goal crease. Careful play, and is dumped all the way straight down the ice, right to the young goaltender. Mitch Como easily holds on to that one, and a couple players come together at the side of the net. Russell pinches in. Russell trying to get the ball off a Kite. Kite goes in. I actually wasn't sure what Kite and Russell were doing there, but the two of them had a little bit of a miscommunication, and it goes right on goal, and Kumar comes in to hold on that for a quick stoppage of play. So I'm not sure whether the black team wants a timeout or what they're calling. I see them talking to the referee, but if the goalie calls a timeout, that's wasted. As we look, faceoffs back inside their own zone. 14-15 left in this first overtime period. Come on, boys, let's get going. Sort this thing out. It's not rocket science. 5 players, man, oh man, it takes down to the final game of the season to try and figure out how to make a line change. Careful play from the draw, goes over on the far side. Agila takes the shot, deflected off of the boards on the far side. Nice play, the Ducks get it all the way up the center floor, throwing it inside the zone. Careful play to stay onside. Good pressure by the Ducks, and they continue to force. Lewis was the one that had that chance. A long shot, Lenahan stops that one, holds onto it for a quick stoppage of play and a face-off. Timeout called for the Brick Squad, the black team, so we'll just focus and look at their bench right now and see whether they call it. As we have a well-played game, and the goaltender was the one that actually called this timeout. He's been trying to call the timeout probably for about the last 4 or 5 minutes, but nobody's been paying attention to him. Now he's looking, he's talking to the players. He knows what he wants to do and how he wants to set it up. And apparently, from his vantage point, he's seeing something from a goaltender vantage point. He's seeing something that not a lot of other players are seeing up the floor, because the goaltender, let's face it, if you're familiar with sports, realistically, the goaltender on the team, on either team or any team in this case, he is basically like the quarterback for a team. He reads the play. He knows what's going to happen. He knows how to set it all up. As we get set, look, game tied at 2, and Brick Squad are up on the shot clock by a total of 18-15. Melissa Porstuck doing an excellent job in the timekeeper's booth downstairs. Great job. Special thanks to all the officials and timekeepers that have helped throughout the course of the season to make this league so successful. Of course, looking at growing into double digits more so next year. Maybe instead of 17, we'll get up to 20 or 22 teams next year. Depends on the availability, I guess you would say, floor time. So let's see how that plays out. From the draw, shot right wide of the target. Wong goes after that. Connor Wong had it, shot it out to the blue line area. Finally, it goes all the way out in the neutral area, and Sandu picks the ball up for the Brick Squad. Across the blue line, going after the loose ball. Bawan goes after, couldn't get it, and it's dumped down the floor. Icing is waved off. Good call by the officials. That was a little bit obvious. Stratford goes after it, pinching back inside. Looks failed to get control of the ball. Nice shot, trying to clear it out. They finally managed to do so, and Bawan was offside, indicated by the officials. Connor Wong has the ball all the way up the center floor. Nice play as he gets it back up. Looks dumping it inside the zone. Once again, waits wide of the target. What happened? Do the Duck bury it? Looks wide off of the far boards on the far side. Nice play. Este has the ball. Este in control of the ball. Waits once again. Looks. Shots. 19, 15, 12, 45 left in the overtime. If it's tied after this, we go to a shootout. That will determine the winner for game number 2. Right on goal, easy play, and Lenahan holds on to that one. So with a stoppage of play left, we have the game tied at 2 in our first overtime period of this A final championship game. Brick Squad won game number 1. Ducks are looking at pulling out an upset and coming back and winning game number 2, which would be a surprise to the Brick Squad if you're going to be second-guessing anyone. From the draw, shot, look, that was partially blocked, couldn't get control of the stick, and he misplayed and fanned on the shot. Far side, all the way back inside the zone, going after the ball, deep inside the blue line area, waits for it. Brick Squad has the ball, dumping it down inside the zone. Going after that is Kumar, and he deflects it in the corner. Kumar goes after the loose ball. Chohal comes in to help out. Waits, Unger stays with Kumar to force him wide to the outside. A long pass going inside the zone, staying carefully onside, coming straight down. Nice play. Mays, Quinn was the one that had the ball, and what a gorgeous chance that he just fanned on at the last second. Far side, pressing, continuing to press. Riley Este stays with his man. Unger takes it behind the net, his own net. He looks, trying to work his way out. He's trying to direct traffic. Careful play, boy. Chohal coming in and forcing it wide. Unger, a drop pass. Wide open, deep inside. Este has it. Throws it inside the zone. Icing is waved off. Said it was deflected. Going inside their own zone. And they finally said wasn't going to be called in a case like that. Nielsen goes after it behind his own net. Gets it all the way up to the blue line area. Brick Squad in control. Easy play. Chohel tried to get control of it. Never managed to get it. And is dumped down. Russell throws it inside the zone. Good passing play by players of both teams right now. They're playing exceptionally hard to try and either pull off a win or force game number 3. Shooting it inside the zone. Good force by Kumar. Shot it around the boards. Kumar pressing in, going deep behind the goal. Waits, trying to get control. Shot, looks. Lenahan holds on that. Takes it. Dangerous play behind the net. Off of the boards. Will this go another overtime? And what I mean overtime is a shootout. Not necessarily another overtime period. Shot off of the boards. Careful play to stay on side. Nice play. Nice work on their way in. Riley has it. Looks going in. Looks forced wide to the outside. Lost his balance and fell back down. Play carries right on. Kirk Russell had the ball. Long shot off of the backboards. A rebound. Couldn't pick it up. Russell goes after the ball. Loose. Look, Russell stays with his man. Going over on the far side. Nice passing play. Trying to get it in. Kite goes after it. Kite pressing in. Russell comes into Prince inside. Looks. Tom Brewer, the referee, gets out of the way. Far side over to Russell. Russell picks the bounce up off of the boards. Looks. Russell lost the ball. A bunch of tired players out there tonight. Careful play straight down. Kumar comes in. Kumar forced off of the ball by Unger. And we have a penalty indicated by the referee. And the two of them come together. Now we have a stoppage of play and a face-off, but we don't have, I believe we're going to have a penalty for a body check. Far too much time explaining situations, how things go. When you're a referee, if you call a penalty, don't walk to the penalty box. Run to the penalty box, please. I'm not a fan of players or referees walking to the penalty box. So I would assume we have a 2-minute penalty for a body check being called. And we'll look at the teams right now. We'll look and see how things transpire inside the corner. So as the Ducks kill a minor penalty right now, 9 minutes and 41 seconds left. Unger goes in the penalty box, waits. The clock is moving. Careful play. Can they kill this one off? A long shot all the way down the floor. It hit the rafters, so we'll have a face-off deep inside their own half of the floor. 7 seconds shot off of the clock right now. So we'll see whether or not they can kill any more time or whether they just want to waste the clock to go to overtime. As far as the shootout goes, going at it from the face-off and the draw. Mays Quinn lines himself up for the draw at center. Good play. May Quinn looks. Chohal takes his face-off, and Mays Quinn won that draw on the far side. Chohal takes it in the corner, forced himself wide off of the ball, trying to get control of it. Lewis goes over to help him out, and the Ducks take their time to work their way out of their own half of the floor. Nice play. Easy one. Mays Quinn has the ball, just kills a little bit of valuable seconds off of the clock. Mays Quinn goes off on a line change right now. Chohal is on the floor, gets the shot, wide of the target. Chohal goes after the ball, long shot, stopped by Lenahan. The rebound, a long shot all the way out and down the floor, and it deflected up and out of play, so we should have a face-off deep inside the corner, taken by referee Scott Kerr. So with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first overtime, we'll see whether or not we continue to play or we go a shootout routine to prove a winner. From the draw all the way back out. Nice passing play. They get it back. Hara goes in. Hara's wide open. Nobody's seen him except myself and Bruce. Finally, they get the ball to Hara. Hara goes in. Takes the shot off of the boards. Over on the far side. Hara's wide open. Looks, a long shot taken by Sandhu. Hara's wide open. Never got the ball back to him. And Kumar giving it back over to Sandhu. Back over to Hara. Hara goes in. Throws that one in the corner. And Hara trying to get it back over to Sandhu. But it's off of the screen. It'll face off. Will stay deep inside the corner. 52 seconds left in the minor penalty for Unger for a body check. Just one of those type of penalties where he was back checking a little bit too venomously and got himself caught deep inside the corner against the boards behind the net to the right of the goaltender. Waits, the Ducks line themselves up. Referee Scott Kerr drops the ball. Nice play from the draw. Nielsen couldn't keep it inside the zone. It's dumped down the zone. Como comes out of his net to stop it. Como throws it around on the far side boards. Maze Quinn goes to pick the ball up. Maze Quinn still fighting for the ball. Looks doing a great job. Maze Quinn in control. Just kills some valuable seconds going after the ball. Now he's going off on a line change. Good move. It's across the center line. Throws it wide of the target. Lenahan sees that one just roll wide of the net, and it's dumped all the way out to the neutral ice area. Waits. Stratford throws it down the floor. Play carries right on. Right on the doorstep. Waits coming out of the net, trying to get control of the ball. And man, oh man, Como almost, I won't say lost his cool, but that could have been a real costly situation right there. All the way back out to center floor. Back down. Nice play. Looks. Waits. Brick Squad in control. Across the line. Shot stopped by Lenahan. Well played shot right on goal. Cohen had the ball. Looks. Lenahan stops that one and jamming at it at the short side of the net. Team's back at full strength. Looks. They score! The Brick Squad pull it off in overtime as they come out victorious in the game. As we look at the pile-up down in the goal crease for Mitch Como for Brick Squad. You've got to give a lot of credit to the Ducks. The Ducks play hard, they fought hard, and man, oh man, they almost pulled off an upset. But for the two teams to come together and play this well, this hard, for almost 3 decisive periods is never mind a miracle. It's an exceptionally well-played game, and a lot of credit, an awful lot of credit goes to the teams and the league for putting on such a productive and huge successful event for the course of this season. We're going to look right now as we can see what's going on below our broadcast location, and we're looking right now to see, and we'll have a presentation actually on the floor, so we'll see who comes out. I believe that Austin Takahashi, the commissioner for the league, is going to come on the floor and pass out the trophy for the teams. But boy, oh boy, you got to give the teams an awful lot of credit. This is a situation where the young team, the Ducks, played exceptional. They almost pulled off a complete miracle. They're over congratulating the officials. They played well. They fought hard. And man, oh man, what a fun game to watch and a fun game to broadcast. Both teams are coming over to talk to all 3 officials in tonight's game. And of course, a little bit of a whim on the hindsight one to come out and put out 3 officials for tonight's game. And it worked well. It worked very, very successful in the course of the game tonight. So I believe we're going to be having a presentation. Austin will be coming on the floor in the next short while to make the presentation right there. And there you can see the camera angle, the wide angle shot for the officials. As we wait, I believe Austin's coming on the floor to make sure he gets the presentation for the championship trophy. As we look, Austin's coming on the floor, so we'll get Austin, see what Austin says, as we'll just get a shot of Austin, give the trophy to the players. And there you can see Austin's presenting the trophy to the team captain, Kyle Bowen, who is truly deserving of that trophy right there. And of course, the players played well, they fought hard. A 3-2 final overtime victory. So as we look right now, the teams are having a little bit of congratulations celebratory ruha. As we wait right now, we'll see if we can get a quick word from Austin about the game and what they're doing. But well played game. Well played game. Well played game. We're going to see if we can get Austin Takahashi up here and sort of turn our attention over to the rink once Austin gets up here briefly. As we look, you can see the presentation right there of the way things have played out. And, of course, you can see Laird Allen, the official league photographer, talking and doing some great photography work. So we'll just get Bruce to turn the camera. Come on over, Austin. Come on over, get your pretty side. No, turn, smile at Bruce. You got to do that as Bruce can get the shots. And I know we're under the light right now. We're trying to get a little more light in the situation. Exceptional game. Credit where credit's due. Both teams played hard. They fought well. Both had their chances and numerous chances in overtime. What can you say about a finish like that?
To tell you the truth, I think that's one of the best finishes you can ask for as running a rec ball hockey league. So that was a pretty beauty goal by Brick Squad there, and I think they deserved it. But with that being said, I think Purple battled really hard in that game, and you can tell by the look on their faces afterwards that they really wanted it and they're giving it their all.
Pretty dejected look, bunch of boys going off the floor, but you've got to give them, like you say, you've got to give them an awful lot of credit. They played hard, they fought hard, and the season and their career and their whole team can only get better from what they've got.
Totally. You know, the Ducks have been with us for quite some time. I think 3 seasons now, and each year they're getting a little bit better. I mean, this year they won the President's Trophy. So, like you said, give credit where credit's due. They're a great hockey club, and I think it could have gone either way in overtime.
Yeah, no kidding. Bruce and I were talking up here, and we actually thought we could have gone into the shootout routine just with the way the nature of the thing. Both teams had a penalty in overtime. They both had their chances. They both killed the penalties off. And if you're a betting man, I would have said overtime was never mind just looming, but the possibility of a shootout.
I was talking to one of the audience members, and they thought the same thing. A shootout looked like it was definitely a possibility, and I think we were all thinking it's going to happen like 7 minutes to go or something like that, and then all of a sudden, one shot, double post in. You can't be mad about that goal at all if you're Purple.
No, not at all. Ducks played well. Now, we were talking earlier on about 17 teams in the league this year. If somebody wants to get a hold of you about putting a team in for next season to increase the number of teams, how do they get a hold of you, and is there an email or a website, or how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely looking to expand every year, and next year we're going to go for at least 20 teams. If we can do more, we will do more. Everyone can check out our website at wrbhl.com. Really easy to remember. So White Rock Ball Hockey League, wrbhl.com, and then all our contact information's on there.
All right, good deal, Austin. Thanks very much for a successful season. So the season finally comes to a conclusion right now. Overtime, fashion, and boy, what a fashionable event. It's been an exceptional year for ball hockey out in White Rock. On behalf of Austin Takahashi, John Stetz, the manager of the arena, really appreciate everything that the league does to support this and continue to grow ball hockey, not only in the Lower Mainland, but in the White Rock, Semiahmoo area. Thanks for watching. Until next game, if you don't play sport, at least be one. Turn that way.
That was good. I was going to tell him to bring it back.
Was the arm?
Good. All right.
Good sword, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's why I switched it.